Hello, welcome to the podcast. It's the four of us again, back at it again for another week.
Unfortunately.
This is episode 4, I
Well,
believe.
I thought it was. Well, no, is it not episode 3, but video
No,
4?
it's
Or...
episode 4, but
No?
video 5.
Oh, that's
Whose
really
idea
confusing.
whose idea was it to name the first one episode 0?
That doesn't make stuff flavor.
It's just like centuries. When you think about what number video it is, you just need to add one. You just need to take away one from what video it is, kind of thing. It's video 5, episode 4.
I hate it.
Because I didn't know if it was which one it was in total. Anyway,
Now, first of all,
like I couldn't have told you if we'd done 4 or 5 or 8 or 9.
we've done 4. This is the 5th one. Now, first of all, can I just give a big clap to not only Nickel, who, when this is released, will have edited the last episode, but also to Lucy, who's going to be editing this one, and is saving me money, many brain cells, and just me.
He doesn't have much left.
Not
we need
gonna
to
lie.
savor them while they're there.
You two.
I thought
Sorry.
you said money. I thought you said
Yeah.
money then
I know,
many.
No, sanity is what I meant.
I heard the money.
Sanity is what I
Heard
meant.
the money.
Saving me lots of sanity. Because I was editing it just myself, and we've split the work between the three of us, and so we're very grateful for that. At least you don't have the job of marking Kyle today.
I mean, that's
is-
incredibly difficult.
Yeah,
Is it? I don't know if you're
it's
being.
not. It's not.
It's very hard to pee on Kyle. It's very hard to pee on Kyle.
What?
Have you tried?
As in a dog peeing on Kyle.
What?
A dog marking its territory.
Marking territory, yeah.
Oh,
It's okay. I understood you.
That would be.
Thank you.
That would be funny if I had said marks, but I said mask.
Oh, I thought you said Mark.
Okay.
I heard Mark. I
heard
heard
Mark.
Mark.
I heard Mark as well, and that's why I was confused.
No,
but
Kyle,
see,
not
with
Mark.
with the mask.
Anyway,
No, Space Boy.
This is
Right.
just as
This
confusing
has
as the
just
number
gone
of video.
downhill already. Bye bye, guys.
Yeah, that's me. It's me off. No.
good luck editing
I
that
shall not.
intro. Anyway, the four of us are here. We've got myself, Callum. We've got George.
There's
We've got
only 3 of
Lucy,
us.
and we got.
Oh no! Don't just stop. What?
I think that was a joke. I think that was a joke about our episodes, because it's
Yeah.
as many as you have minus 1.
Yeah.
Big
Oh right.
brain.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a
Okay.
big brain
yeah,
joke.
No, that makes. Oh yeah, very funny, very entertaining. You didn't
It was
confuse
very
me in the slightest.
subtle.
Okay.
Anyway.
Great. Yes.
Anyway, we were talking about before we actually hit record. Nickel, you were saying how today, that is the 16th of October, is apparently the release day for the iPhone 69.
12.
I don't know,
I
whatever.
said 12. Yeah.
Whatever number
Um,
one now. They keep changing it.
Yeah.
Hell.
So Apple have screwed this up big time. So not for a start that there was issues at my place of work. Trying to order them for people. Won't go into that in too much detail though.
Don't dox yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want people chapping at my door at my work.
He doxed himself last week. It's okay.
He did. But actually, no, he was editing last week's one, so he probably
I'm
undoxed
editing
himself.
last week's one, so it's fine. I'll
Speaking-
already taking that out. Anyway, and
But I have the raw footage, so I'll just clip the bit where he doxed himself and post it online.
please don't. Anyway, so basically, the new iPhone, which if Lucy is editing, will post here. Picture of.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You also post
just
one
where
here.
my hands are. Where my hands are. Exactly where my
Post
hands
one
are.
here,
Callum,
here,
you-
and here,
You have
and
one as well.
also get a little gif of a dancing gremlin here, and I want you to mask
And
my
a
fingers
video
out.
of Steve Jobs being shot in the head.
I'll just cut this all out so that you can't
Yeah.
hear it. Try.
Anyway,
I'll try my very hard.
Either that, or just keep in the bit where we're all asking you to do stuff and just say no. Just put the text no.
Anyway, but what they've done is they've gone back to the design of the iPhone 5 and 4, which
Yep.
Like, I actually have one.
Those.
Apple always
which
moving
Lucy
forward.
now models now.
Apple always moving forward, even in a secular way.
Yeah, yep. They have taken a step backwards to this.
I
Same
like
styling.
those styles though.
And-
Like they're really nice to hold. Nicer
you know-
than the newer ones.
You know,
I prefer the style with like the iPhone 5, but I don't like the way it looks on the 12.
yeah. See,
I just
I'm
don't think it looks nice.
once I see one
With
in the
three
flesh,
cameras or whatever.
that's when I'll make my judgment. Because
Wow, that's innovative. They're making it out of flesh. That's a bold move. That's a bold move.
when I
That's a
see
gross move.
when I see one in person, that's when I'll make my judgment.
Every
about
iPhone is made out of
what
a
I
little
think.
bit of Steve Jobs.
Yeah, that's
because
how it smells.
because the thing with the new iPhones is that
It would start to rot.
they're boxy, but they're big. You know, so I suspect that actually,
so's Logan
with the
Paul.
exception of the iPhone 12
Boxy
mini
and
that
big,
they're
just
releasing,
like my packet.
I think it's going to be very uncomfortable to hold because it is so boxy.
Mhm.
I think because it's so big and so boxy.
Just like my package.
Also, 5G on any mobile network is virtually non-existent at the moment, especially up here. Not so much in London, but up here it's very much.
Yeah, I apparently on this
nowhere.
on my phone that I have 5G, but I don't know what happens
Only
with it.
if you've ordered for your phone. Only if you've ordered the 5G version, because there's a 4G and a 5G version.
We've all given our opinions on 5G, haven't we, in episode 2?
Yeah, when I caused COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, Nico.
Yeah.
We won't forget that.
Oh, we won't
So-
forget it.
So yeah, but I think that from an internals point of view, I like what they've done, but I'm never a big Apple fan. If you know me, you know that. You know, I'm not a big Apple fan. But
I'm not either.
Say
I've
that
been
again.
lifelong Android.
yeah, but I do think that what the ecosystem that they make is really good. If you're able to invest in the ecosystem.
It
I
is a
do
big
think
investment though.
it is a big investment, but it's a good
Yeah.
Does
investment.
this mean something else when you say
Yeah.
ecosystem, or are Apple just planting trees?
Talking
Apple
about
Yeah, I know that.
about iPads, MacBooks, that sort of thing.
See, I would call
They
that
all
a
work
product
together.
line.
Well, see,
But it is it acts like an ecosystem because
Yeah.
it all grows so smoothly together.
yeah,
You know?
it's like me. So I've invested in the Samsung ecosystem, which is Samsung phones. I've got the watch. I've got Galaxy Buds. I've got, although I didn't pay for the Galaxy Buds, I got them free with my phone. When I ordered
The
it.
Samsung hand grenade, or I think they call it the Note.
No, I've not got the Note. I've got the S20 Ultra, which might not necessarily be the best of ideas, but it sounded like a good idea at the time. But the I've also got the Samsung Smart Things stuff, and I might also invest in a tablet as well at some point.
Did you
but
know? Sorry, did you know? And this is a fact. I think I read it in a QI book, so it might. And they
Let's get it with my fact glasses on.
well, Samsung apparently started out making frozen fish.
I wouldn't know that.
That is apparently the first product that was brought out under the Samsung logo. They didn't start out doing tech stuff. They started out
Hmm.
doing fish.
I'm not even
Slapping
gonna lie
people
to you,
with
Callum.
fish.
I really thought you were making a joke there, and I still have no idea if you're being serious or not. But I think, it's slapstick comedy type thing, with the fish. But
I'm being serious. That is how they started out.
okay.
At least according to the
mean-
internet.
According to my book.
What would the internet know? Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that we'll need to wait and see. We'll need to wait and see how it all happens. But I think it'll be. I don't
Callum,
think
you're
it'll
grinning
be
like
as
you told
good.
us a fake fact.
I really didn't. I'm
And,
just
and like we haven't figured it out
oh,
yet.
sorry for being in a good mood. Okay then.
No, me too, Callum. I'm weirdly happy today. I say weirdly, but like I feel like I'm just in a really good mood, and I don't
You're chipper.
like nothing special happened. I'm just, you know what? Yeah,
Chipper.
that's a great word.
So yeah,
Chipper.
so
Chipper, it's
so
just-
sue
it's
me.
fun
I
to
enjoy
say.
doing these
Just
podcasts.
Chipper.
Sue me, sue me.
But sorry for being in a good mood, George.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
take that,
I'll
George.
accept it.
But no, it's going. The iPhone launch is going to be the new one, and it's going to be a slow launch because the only ones that they've released for pre-order today are the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12. The Pro Max and the iPhone 12 Mini aren't available for
Yeah,
pre-order until the 6th.
Oh no. Whatever are we gonna do?
I'm actually a wee bit. The mini is the mini a small version of the normal one of the normal
Yes.
side because you have the
No, it's
mini,
a bigger
the
version.
normal, and the pro.
Yeah,
And
see,
it's
this is
just-
this is what's confusing about Apple, right? Their previous lineup, the iPhone 11 series, the iPhone 11 Pro was smaller than the iPhone 11, and then you had the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
I mean, I personally have the mini model, but enough about my girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
back to what you were saying about having like all the Samsung products. I have not stuck to like one company. I have a Google phone, a Kindle Fire for my tablet. I have an HP
Mhm.
laptop. My old phone was Apple, so I'm just kind of
Yeah.
bouncing around trying to figure out what I like the best.
Crossing the
See,
streams.
for me, it was just coincidentally what I wanted at the time turned out to be a Samsung, and the products that I'm looking to get were so happened to be Samsung. I mean, I had the original Galaxy Watch before this one. This is the new one. This is the 4G one, but and I had that before I had my Samsung. But I
Are
just
smartwatches actually useful?
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah,
yes
I
and
want to
no.
know.
I've never
Yes
really
or
been a
no?
fan of them. I've actually always been a fan of an actual watch personally, but
Yeah,
I
mean,
just use my phone at the time.
where this one specifically, where this one's useful because it's got 4G capabilities, right? It's useful when I'm out on the bike and I don't want to take my phone with me because I can use
For
it as a
sport,
phone.
yeah, that's fair.
You know.
Mhm.
So
But can't you just
smartwatch-
get a Fitbit?
but doesn't it just connect to your phone? Don't you need
No,
your phone
I'm
on you
no.
to have the smartwatch working?
If this one was charged, I'd show you. But this one will run without me needing my phone with me. It'll just run.
I don't like the smartwatches that much because I don't like watches at all. Because I'm a left-handed person and I wear my watch on my left hand, but it means that when I'm writing in school, it's just all colliding and none of it just kind of
Left-handed
fits.
people are supposed to wear it on the right hand.
I must say,
Yeah, but I'm a
kind
weirdo.
I'm kind of like Lucy in that I wear my watch on my right hand and I'm right-handed, and I know you're meant to wear your watch on your non-dominant hand, but it just feels weird on my left hand.
Yeah. Like when checking the time if I'm wearing a watch, whether it's on my left hand or my right hand, I immediately go to the left side because it just feels more natural to just check on this side. Whereas
Oh.
I just find it weird looking at my right wrist. Like there's why?
And I know,
Scythe pause.
and I know I said my right is my dominant hand, and it really is, but I've gotten so used to putting my watch on with my left hand that my right hand can't actually put my watch on. It needs to be like my left hand. Go onto my right wrist.
Mm.
I just can't put on watches with one hand. Like having it on and then having to like fiddle with it and try to get it in the hole and put the thing through the hoop looking thing. It just it's hard.
Anyway,
I don't.
do you have a topic? We've had about 15 minutes of flipping
iPhone
Samsung.
rant and Samsung.
Samson, and you know who the fuck cares unless you're a big technophile. We've just swished off like half the audience, which is like
You think
a whole
you think
half a person.
Samsung was sponsoring us?
I wish. Do you have anything you want to bring to the table, George?
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't prepared anything. I've got a notebook here. Maybe
Well,
there's something
You
interesting
don't
in this.
necessarily need to just what's been in the news that's taken your fancy. What's been in your life?
What's going on in your life? Yeah.
Well, it's like more or less 100% university work. I don't really have anything else to talk about beyond that. Or if you want to hear about what kanji I've been learning recently in Japanese,
Go ahead.
that's probably not going to be very interesting to you.
I always love the little context sentences in your app, which I mean,
Oh yeah, the content. Maybe I should read out a couple of those.
we're not
That might be
sponsored, but let's mention for the sake of context, the app is Wanigani.
Wanikani, yeah,
What
that's
a
the one.
great name. That's such a good
It's
name for
great.
something.
It does sound slightly
crab
rude though.
alligator.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does sound slightly rude though.
Only if you take it
It
out of
means
context.
crab
and hear it
alligator.
differently.
Crab.
Let's keep it in the context.
That's a pretty good insult. Anyway, you're a crab alligator.
In Mandarin, it's a big insult to call them a bendan. That's I butchered the pronunciation of that, but it basically means egghead.
Fair enough. But the thing is, here, egghead is like a compliment. Egghead means
I
you're
know.
clever. Egghead means you're
Yeah.
clever, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you're familiar with the British game show Eggheads.
Well, yeah, we're flipping Jeremy Vine, yeah.
People that know way too much random crap.
I mean, I must say, I would say I kind of pride myself on having a broad, a breadth of knowledge. I know a lot of random crap. That is me. I'm doing, oh my god, I'm doing this. I've turned into the Donald. Let me tell you,
God.
I know a lot of random crap.
And he does know a lot of random crap.
No, he tells people he knows
He
a
just
lot.
knows crap.
He doesn't know a lot, but he tells people that he knows a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I've got words. I've got the best
feel-
words.
I feel like I've learned a lot during lockdown because of the family Skypes I do on a Friday with Callum. But like a lot of the time we get tested on random stuff, like the most populated city in the world is
Probably Tokyo, right? Or Beijing.
I think it's I don't know, I can't remember. But
Gotta be
also
some
the
Asian
spelling.
country. Gotta be some Asian country, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no, it's a country. It's a city in China, I think.
Yeah, because you think it would be, I mean,
not-
China or Japan, yeah.
Yeah, or actually might be. I
Maybe
don't
Singapore?
know. It's just
Maybe Singapore?
The most populated country in the world, is that what
Jamaica,
you're
for
asking?
all I know.
No, not
Yes,
Jamaica.
well,
Jamaica.
It's in India, surely.
most
Could be.
populated city, rather
Most populated
than.
city. I'm pretty
Most
sure
popular
it's in
city.
India.
I'm going to say Glasgow.
I'm gonna say Tokyo.
Oh, polluted, did you say?
No,
Populated,
populated.
yeah. No,
Oh,
populated.
Oh,
Yeah,
populated. Oh, Beijing.
Yeah. Nickel, we're doing per
Oh, I heard
person, not
popular.
we're doing person per capita, not needles per
Person
capita.
per capita.
Well, the thing is, it depends on how you're where you're measuring it. Because Tokyo is the most populated if you measure it by its metropolitan area.
Mhm.
But you don't always. That's not a fair comparison because not every city.
I have a
uses
feeling it
that.
could be per capita. It could be a place like New Delhi.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I think.
Now this is something really stupid. Is India in Asia? Is India Asian or European?
Asian.
Asian.
Yeah. Is it?
Because it's like just on the border.
West
It's almost in Europe, isn't it?
Well, that would be.
No.
Wait.
No, it's the other side of like Afghanistan and that, and Kazakhstan. You know.
Really dumb. I don't actually know
Is it like next to Turkey? I don't know.
where it is. I don't think. Yeah. I don't.
Um,
I have no idea.
Yeah,
How
it's like-
are you doing with those
I can always search
Wanikani? Wanikani.
Oh wait, here's as they sang a song that goes, "If I lie, I'll cut my pinky off and drink 1,000 needles." They pinky promised to make pancakes on Sunday together. There you go. That's one. There's better ones. But I send them to Callum sometimes.
That was like Jacob Rees-Mogg's poetry. I don't know why my head went to
Don't-
Jacob Rees-Mogg, but I just thought, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
So according to
All the
the
laws of
US
aviation.
No.
Today.
No.
Oh god.
I knew someone was gonna do that. I thought it might be Nickel, but it wasn't.
And according to quite a few places, it seems to be people that are in.
Sorry, Nico. Sorry, I know this is the second time you've tried to say that sentence, but just when you said according to, just George's face just
Oh
went,
no,
no.
I know, I saw that. I saw that, and I genuinely could have just done that, and it did cross my mind. But I
There
was
is no
like,
way a
no,
bee
I'm
should
not
be able
gonna,
to fly.
Not gonna.
It can't.
Well, it's true, and we could prove it by reciting the whole B movie script if we wanted to, but we're not going to.
Aren't we?
Otherwise, we will mute George.
Bees are really cute.
That's something for our Patreon.
Yes, yes. Which
Okay.
that's embargoed.
What? Sorry, I need to hear this. What? Patreon got embargoed? What?
What?
No, I'm. Never mind. I was trying to make a joke. It didn't work. Never mind.
Heard
I was trying to
the full
say
joke.
that us getting a Patreon is embargoed because it's
Yeah.
not there yet.
I mean,
See,
yeah, I was
I
just
feel like
making a
if I
joke.
understood that, it would have been funny. Except the fact that I have no idea what embargoed means, so I just didn't.
An embargo
means
is
it's
like
under wraps.
an embargo is like a trade tariff, isn't it?
No,
Yeah, it's like a big no. We're not trading with you.
it means you're not allowed to mention anything on any public forum. It can only be mentioned in-house with authorized parties.
Is this a business definition?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I've only
Great.
ever heard embargo in the term of like a trade embargo.
Yeah, the context of trade. That's what I know. From
Yeah.
Civilization.
I mean, mine is from the news, but sure, civilization.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
now people. I don't know if people know this or not, but let's talk about it because it's a funny thing. There was
Are you going to talk about Gandhi?
Yeah, there was a glitch in Civilization where what was the glitch called? It was like a negative integers.
Oh, it's an underflow, isn't
An
it?
underflow. And now in the game of Civilization, obviously different leaders are programmed for different levels of aggression, and Gandhi was programmed for the least amount of aggression because he's Gandhi, but there was a glitch called underflow, which basically meant I don't have the knowledge to do this. Can you explain underflow?
So there's a specific range of values of integers in computers. They represent numbers with ones and zeros, but you can only go so low. So you've got the lowest number possible, you take away one from it, and then you get the largest number possible.
So basically,
because it cycles.
And there's actually a good Tom Scott video on that topic that I may put in the description because it's always good. And so basically, an underflow happened in Civilization where Gandhi would underflow, and so he'd go from the least aggressive kind of integer all the way to the top, and so you got flipping Gandhi becoming this whole really aggressive warmonger, and he would just go around declaring war on everybody indiscriminately. Just Gandhi would be firing nukes at everyone.
That sounds really odd to witness. A peacemaker just being really aggressive and just stirring up.
And I'd say it was all because of this underflow glitch, which meant because in his actual normal programming, Gandhi is obviously at the lowest aggression level. His underflow automatically put him to the absolute maximum aggression level because that was kind of one below in the cyclical value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Corners.
Awkward silence.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you could just edit it out. It's just I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
I won't just leave in 15 seconds of us just.
I just don't want to I don't want to dominate the conversation.
Can you just put at the end of the video, just compile all of the silence?
Let us all praise a moment of silence to the god of hentai.
So.
No.
What do you mean no? I am the love anime. Yes.
Yeah, anime, not necessarily hentai.
Right. So the most densely populated city.
No, we're talking about hentai now.
Look at my name. I changed my name.
Oh god.
Did you? I can't
Oh
see it.
fuck!
What did it say? I can't. Just a sec. Give me a sec. Oh look.
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna.
I am love the
I-
anime. Yes. I can't.
That's,
Yeah.
Okay, Lucy.
is that it? Has it not been changed since then?
No, okay,
Oh, I
Lucy.
can make it longer if you want.
Lucy, I'm
No.
about just for when you're editing this. I'm about to show my Discord. Can you blur this bit?
Yes. Yes.
She
I
didn't
can
get
do
the
that.
bit of terminology.
Hey.
What?
It's just I am
She
love
got it
the.
from context.
I am the love anime. Yes. That's what she does.
Here,
Changed
but
it
it can
after
only
that.
be. Hold on. It must be in
I am-
between 2 and 32 in length. Right. Well,
Did you
I
say
can
it must
only
be
make
between 2 and 3?
Okay.
32.
2 and 3.
Okay, you can unmute
2
me
and
now.
3 letters long.
Unblur me even.
Great.
To be honest, I'd probably just cut this bit out just because
It's just a bit kind of.
I am
Messy.
indeed the love anime. Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
yes, indeed, you are.
Ah, yes.
It sounds very formal. I am indeed
I put-
the love anime. Yes.
What if I put yes? Is there enough room for that?
Maybe. Yes, I am indeed the love anime.
Oh,
You
must
might
be
get
in
rid of the
between
yes
2
on the
and
end.
32. There's just not enough room.
What if you just put
Get
Get rid of the
ye?
yes on the end.
What if you just put ye?
Get rid of the yes on the end.
Just
yeah.
Ye.
just literally the letter A and then right E.
Yeah, get rid of
but
the
then
yes
it's
on
just-
the end though, because I'll give you more characters. So, ye, I am indeed the.
I am indeed the
it
love
says you're
anime.
changing your username too fast. Try again later.
Oh,
Oh.
too many changes.
Damn it.
Anyway,
I am
Okay.
indeed.
So going back to the
Indeed you are.
I'm flipping out.
the
We will be taught
going back to the
most populous city.
popularity, the populated ones per
Mhm.
capita. So the highest populated city is Tokyo, followed by Delhi, then
I
Shanghai,
thought so.
then Sao
Oh,
Paulo,
Shanghai.
Mexico City, Cairo, then Mumbai.
Okay.
New York.
If you look
is
up the
about
Tokyo
10th.
population, though, like on that list, Tokyo population is going to be 37 point something, right?
Yeah, 37.4 million.
But if you look up the population of the city of Tokyo, it's 9.2 million.
Yes. Because
So that's including
based,
the
so that's including the suburbs and everything of Tokyo.
yeah,
That's
which
including
most
feel like-
cities don't do.
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say
Although
on
Delhi
that
would
list,
be the
if you
same.
were, if they're adding the suburbs of one, I don't think they would just add the suburbs of one and just not add the rest of them.
So then that would then make Shanghai the most populated
Yeah.
city then,
Sounds about right.
I guess we could.
because Delhi
What's
and
the
Japan are
population of
both
Shanghai?
25.58 million.
If I look up Shanghai population, I get 24.28 million. So yeah, more or less the same.
And then
Um,
Delhi on here is listed as the capital territory as opposed to being the city of Delhi. Well, New Delhi.
Delhi
Anyway,
population.
Corona.
Delhi population 18.98 million.
yeah.
So yeah, that's the city's population rather
So, yeah.
than
That were interesting, weren't it?
Yes.
yeah, knowledge.
But then
I like that-
You know the viewers have Google as well. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. But
You
then
make them work for it.
but then by square by area, Manila is the most densely populated.
Where on earth is Manila?
Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know many of the places that you've mentioned.
All I
Like,
know is
I
that
know-
Manila is my favorite ice cream flavor.
I have
How
ice
boring.
cream downstairs.
Anyway, what else
I
is in the news? Somebody get up flipping BBC News.
I'll get the news.
Space Boy,
My
Beat of the Rising Sun 100 extended
Oh,
version.
here's something that we could talk about.
let's talk about it then.
And this
Let's
is a
not talk
venture
about
by the big man himself,
What?
Elon Musk.
Good old Musk, yeah.
Oh, I know what this is.
Is
Yeah,
this his
I-
satellites? Is this his satellites
Yes,
to give?
Starlink.
Oh god,
Starlink. Right?
Darling.
this is old news,
Starlink.
darling.
I know, but I've been reading quite a lot about this recently because they're launching it soon in the US and Canada.
I thought they already launched it.
They've launched
They,
some of them.
They've launched some of them, but it's going to be a full coverage soon in the US and Canada.
Let's
And
give
it's launching
all our
s-
data to Daddy Musk.
Yeah, but
yeah, have
here's what gets to me right with it. Okay, the satellites are already up there. The service is being tested down here. Okay, at the moment in certain areas. But what they're saying is they're promising basically faster than gigabit fixed line internet through satellites.
Oh god, and this is going to be like
Now-
free, right?
And this is going to be about 3 times that. They're looking for
No,
They're-
free as
they're-
in FREE.
no
Oh
money.
no. It's not going to be free. And what they're saying is that to install the satellite receiver in your building, you're going to have to pay $200 to $300 to get it installed, and then the fee for it is going to be about $80 a month. Is what looks like it's being quoted at the moment.
Because I was about to say, like, flipping free internet to everyone.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever seen the film Kingsman. It's literally the plot to that, and everybody's heads ends up exploding in that film.
yeah. But now,
I'm not. That
Well, I
isn't even
think
like
it's
a. That isn't even like a joke. That's literally what happens.
yeah.
Have any of you seen the price that Elon? I actually don't know if this is true or not. I saw it somewhere. I can't remember where. Apparently,
Oh,
Musk
69
wants to
420.
change. That's the one. He
No,
wants
and
to
Elon
change the price of the new Tesla X, I think, to 69,420.
I mean,
Yeah.
Added to adding tax,
I
it's
saw that as well.
69,900, but still.
Shh.
Yeah.
but then
We
that.
need to talk about tax. Tax doesn't exist.
But then, I mean, it's Elon Musk. It's the same. This is the same person who gave his flipping son. He named his son a serial code.
And he can't even pronounce it in interviews.
It's-
Didn't
What's he
they? Didn't
called?
they?
Zeeb or something?
Didn't they say it's
On
just
the
pronounced
birth
Kyle?
Eventually, yes, but it's not. It's like
Kyle.
Xea something.
On
Archangel.
the birth certificate, did they?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it's like A
On the birth
AE.
certificate, they had to change it.
It's like AE square root of -1 420 whatever.
Yeah,
69.
Elon Musk's
yeah,
a
did they
weird
not?
man.
It is.
What he originally wanted, they couldn't get on the birth certificate because
No,
I think it's in the state they were in because
just the doctor
They
They
going.
tried
didn't
to
accept non-ASCII characters, did
yeah,
they?
they tried to use dash, I believe, or was it something else? They tried to use Roman like something.
Numerals.
Like, sorry, George, you're
No,
saying
they had
ASCII
to change it
characters.
through.
What? So the
Oh,
name is
yeah.
just like an ASCII cat or something.
They had tried to use.
Or the
Wait,
name
does
is
it
just
have a new line
110011010011001100110.
the giant flipping, just a
Is that what
giant
I said?
ASCII art penis. That's his name.
Imagine if
Because
you put the
apparently-
new line character in your name.
How long do you think it's going to
Yeah.
be before children names are just emojis? Just my name is just aubergine. Just aubergine.
I'm gonna give it 6 months.
My name's Poop. Yeah,
just-
but
just-
they.
Callum, your son's name is gonna be smiley poop emoji cringe face.
Oh no! My name is just gonna be just the kind of
You'll
straight.
be called Ballum.
Just
Is he
like
Callum?
Or just alum.
well, no, because then that doesn't
Yeah,
have
like,
B.
yeah, with a big B.
B.
Gallum.
Callum.
Or lalum.
Yeah, but Elon Musk's baby, I believe he tried to put numbers in, and they were like, "No, you can't use numbers." So that's why it's Roman numerals instead.
Just is just it's a fucking
Encoded
Xbox.
it.
It's a fucking Xbox gamer tag. It's like XX underscore 420 blazing underscore XX.
Was the name he wanted taken or something?
Yeah. How good would that be though? If
Taken by the law.
Dickhead Musk Jr. was taken.
no, how good would that be if names were like usernames and you had to have a unique name? It's like, oh, I want to name my child Kyle. No, that is
would
already
just be
taken.
impossible.
That name is already taken. And yeah, you'd have people
feel like
called like
that's
XX420XX.
That'd be so weird because my family, going back like 4 generations, there's like Allans. There's millions of Allans. Well, not millions.
Well,
There's like 5 Allans or something in my family.
well, then he'd have to
So
be
that
Alan
would-
123.
4 or 5. Or like.
Yeah.
Learn to count
Even-
with your Allans.
This is Alan 1.
Exactly.
This is Alan 2.
XX
This
Alan
is
420
Alan
XX.
5. We don't ask
many
what happened with
Allans do
Alan
we
number
have?
4.
Divide Alan by Alan 2. What do you get?
Now, is Alan 2
Minus
greater or
Alan.
half of the previous Alan?
Half of. Half of. It's great.
Not
Not
half
as
the
great.
Alan I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Just flipping Star Wars. I am your Alan. You are not my Alan. They said my Alan died. Alan lied to you.
What
Star
about
Wars.
Steve?
Star Wars, but everybody is named Alan.
I would watch
Someone should
that.
create that because I feel like that'd
So
be
good.
really funny.
That would make so many people watch Star Wars.
Yeah,
Hello
we need to
there,
get the money
Alan.
up.
Ewoks already do that.
Hello there, General Alan.
Thanks, I hate it.
Flipping Darth Alan.
Is that Star Wars?
That is rather cursed.
Alan.
All I'm thinking right now is I won't say their name, but George, you'll know the teacher. Hold on, let me PM it to you.
Alan
It made him
Binks.
scratch his head.
Okay, right, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Shared name.
George.
Okay, very good.
What's this?
It's kind of funny.
It's like, yeah.
Okay,
It's
nobody.
certainly an image.
I'm gonna have a look at it, and this is gonna need to be cut out, so nobody kind of look, because obviously I can't.
Because it's
Fair enough.
cut out.
I'm doing funny visual gags right now. Look at my funny visual gags.
Hey, George.
Funny visual gags.
Alan Binks.
Very funny.
Alan Davis. What?
No, Alan Binks.
Alan Binks.
What about
Wait, Why is he not just
General
Alan
Hughes.
Sorry?
General Hughes?
No, General Alan. Everybody's
General
Alan.
Yeah.
God, get with the times, Nickel. Everybody is Alan.
He's not called Nickel, he's called Alan.
Yeah,
You
God,
see,
Alan.
this is Alan. I feel
So
like the great
Anakin Alan
name for this
Walker.
podcast would just be everyone's Alan.
Anakin Alan
Sorry,
Walker.
what was that, Alan?
Which
Sorry,
one?
Alan, I didn't quite catch that.
Alan
but,
Skywalker, who became Darth Alan, and whose son is Alan Skywalker.
Like,
is
with
this what
people
it's like
who
to be
have-
in your family, Lucy?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, this is definitely what it's like to be in my mind.
You got
Clip that out of
Alan.
context.
Stop hitting your mic. Then you'll have to find a new mic for your Alan.
Right, I'm going to become Steve.
Silly
now.
Alan.
Okay, are we all
I'm
getting
going to
new
turn
names?
into a squirrel.
I'm the squirrel here.
There could be 2 squirrels.
No.
You're Alan, I'm Steve.
Fair enough. Go around punching
No,
trees
Alan.
and building dirt huts and other.
The names actually, yeah, they made me think of. I went to the aquarium this week, and there were sharks. And the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the sharks was, "Hello, my name's Bruce." So just really like Bruce the Shark. He's so cool. He's just a shark. He's a vegetarian shark. You know? Like, that's not a thing, but that's how I'm gonna describe him, as a vegetarian shark.
Nickel has R2D Allen on his mic.
I literally thought you were going to say that. R2D Allen. I knew it was going to be R2D Allen.
Or Alan D. Allen. Allen.
That seems to be...
Allen.
Hey guys, do you want to know what peak comedy looks like? Alan.
Allen.
Do you know who I look
I
like?
couldn't have said it better myself.
Allen.
Just the Rumbly Stadium, right? Filled to the rafters. I don't know what the capacity of Rumbly Stadium is. Like the O2 Arena. I don't know. Flipping 200,000 people.
Oh,
Like 10,000, or maybe 200,000.
I don't know. Whatever it is. And this big comedian, world famous comedian, just walks off the stage, just Alan, and then walks off to rapturous applause. Standing ovation.
Everyone paid like 250 quid to be there.
Yeah.
To just watch him sail.
And nobody wants
See
their
how-
money back.
No, because
Yeah,
it gave such a good
of course not.
show.
Why would you want your...
It gave such a
It's
good
a
show.
perfect show. Well, you said you look like Alan, but I believe I'm the only one that has the right to say I look like Alan, because I don't look like Alan, you know.
Can the
at all,
real
you know,
Alan
big-
please stand up?
But
Maybe
we
it's
call
Eminem's real name. Alan.
Alan.
Isn't his real name like Craig or
Alan
something?
Al.
Isn't he like really
Probably.
like is
Does Eminem stand for Marks and Mark?
Google!
Alan and Alan?
Alan and Alan. Alan Al. Alan and Alan Al.
I remember I used to think
Lana.
I used to
Marshall.
think that Eminem's name was genuinely M&M, like the chocolate.
Love M&M's.
So did I, yeah.
They're so good.
He's almost 50.
Oh yeah, I can totally
Is
believe
he?
that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's 47.
I could definitely believe that. Yeah.
But his name
I
is
actually...
Marshall.
He was like.
And do you know what his middle name is?
Alan?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Alan. Yeah.
Oh. Honestly, if it was Alan, it would make my day better.
No,
Alan's
His full
just
name
such
is
a great
Marshall
name.
Bruce Mathers III,
Ooh. Aristocracy.
Very formal.
with a net worth of approximately $230 million
But still,
Well, I'm gonna become his friend.
as of last year.
maybe like in his peak,
That-
yeah, but still.
That's net worth, remember? So that's all of his like
Oh, fair enough.
belongings and that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, all of his...
And his Hollywood
Houses
mansion and
and-
whatever.
Yes.
I would love to be so rich that, you know, oh, I'm just getting bored
And
of
his
this house
marriages
here.
really
have
haven't
another.
lasted that long. Like one of his marriages literally started and ended in the same year, and then another one
Oh yeah, yeah.
started and ended 2 years later.
Because didn't he he used to be a piece of shit because of alcoholism and stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he used to beat his
And-
wife and shit? I don't know. I feel like I should say allegedly. I don't know.
Yeah, allegedly, because we're not...
I don't know if this. I feel like this is something that might have happened, but I'm not sure
Who's
if
been drinking Heineken?
I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't want to be throwing rather ironically shade at
Slim Shady.
Eminem.
Real shade.
Oh, Marshall,
Yeah.
as his name is, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Marshall Bruce. I feel like if he'd gone by the kind of rapper name as Marshall, I feel like that would just be a wee bit pathetic. I don't
Yeah.
want to say, but like, oh yeah, we have this top artist. Guess what his name was? Marshall.
Isn't it like Marilyn Manson? Obviously, name of the portmanteau of Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson. You know, Hollywood actress and cult leader. And his actual name is Brian.
Always
brother
look
of
on the
Alan.
bright
I know, but,
side
like,
of life.
You got this
Doo-doo.
death
Doo-doo.
metal singer demon type person, and he's called Brian.
I mean, I'm sure he's not the first.
What about
Like,
Bruce
death
of
metal
Iron
singer.
Maiden?
Bruce Dickinson, yeah, fair enough, yeah. Oh yeah,
I mean, what
Lucy,
do you expect? They're human beings. They're not demons.
yeah, Lucy. You want to know the biggest scandal?
What?
Alice Cooper's real name isn't actually Alice.
Oh no.
I mean,
Something I did know,
I mean,
I believe.
now the story he tells, I don't know how true this is because it's a good story.
I'm gonna find out when it's...
No.
But who lives next door to him then?
Alice in Chains. It's a good story, and I'm pretty sure it's made up because it sounds like it's a good origin story. But apparently, he was, just starting out, and he was playing a game of, Ouija boards with friends.
That which were scaring me.
Contacting the dead, and they made contact, and he asked, how do I become famous? And apparently the spirit he was talking to was a woman called Alice Cooper. And she said, if you use this name, you'll become big and famous. And so he did, and he is. Now, I'm not sure how true that is, because it sounds kind of too good to be true. But
It sounds like he was tripping on acid.
Yeah, that's how the story goes of how he got his name. Alice Cooper.
Would you like to know his actual name?
Go on,
His
then.
full... Vincent Damon Fernier.
He actually looks like a Vincent. He looks so much
No,
like a
I can see
Vincent.
it. He just looks like a Vincent.
He does.
I think
He looks
It's a
so
nice
much like a
name.
Vincent.
I love the name Vincent. I feel like it's a great name.
It is a great name.
Vincent. And it can get short to many things like Tin, Vinny.
I have said this before, but I will say it again.
Mhm.
If he wasn't called The Rock, if you just take without the whole wrestler, now actor whole thing, Dwayne Johnson is a middle manager accountant from flipping Stepney. I don't know. Dwayne Johnson is just such a boring name. If he wasn't called The Rock,
Like that, I disagree with you saying Dwayne Johnson is a boring name. I don't think I know anyone with the name Dwayne apart from, Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson is the person who does your taxes in January.
I feel
Maybe
like
in
that's
America, yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
mean
I
April?
don't know.
I don't know any Dwaynes, I don't think.
No, I don't know any Dwayne. And I also feel like he's a good singer as well. He's a very good singer.
Oh yeah.
Him and Moana.
Oh.
I love Moana. Such a good film. Highly recommend it to absolutely everyone. If you haven't seen it, watch it because it's an amazing film and The Rock's the best.
He used to sing a lot in his wrestling career.
Yeah, I was a massive, well, I don't want to say massive, I was a relatively large fan of WWE when I was in like first year or something.
Oh no, I think wrestling is quite good. Now it's fake, obviously, and I think all the fans know that.
Spoiler alert.
No, and I think all the fans know that. But once you get past that and see it through a show, it's a fucking good show. They know how to put on a show.
Yeah, I'd like to actually know how they perform all of it.
It annoys me that they don't conserve the animals, though.
That's why they had to change their name, because they used to be called the World Wrestling Federation, and WWF kind of sued them. That's why they changed their name to WWE.
I don't even know what that means. What's it?
World Wrestling Enterprise. They literally just changed the federation to Enterprise.
Yeah.
Well, good on them.
Just take off one little line and then that's it.
Oh no, yeah,
or
because
add on one little line rather.
Well, because the thing was, because obviously WWF was also the World Wildlife Foundation, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they didn't want to get like mixed up, and so they and there was a big like court case, and the wrestling people lost, and so they changed it to WWE. WWB. WW Allen.
WW. Hey, bad.
Speaking of stage
WAA.
names.
Sorry?
World Allen. Yes, stage names.
Speaking of stage names.
Someone who has, I think, a more reasonable stage name is Emma Shadows of Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, I've never actually heard. I mean, I've heard of Avenged Sevenfold. I've never heard of that person before. But M Shadows. What a name.
M Shadows.
What
His
a name.
name
It's a
is
very good-
Matthew Sanders. Okay, is his name.
Again, that just sounds like that sounds like the person who does your conservatory.
I know, because he's a joiner because he's sanding down wood.
Oh, I didn't actually
Um,
think about that, but yeah, there you go.
But Avenged Sevenfold, like they've only really been big maybe for about 15 years?
I mean, you say only.
That's about
Don't-
2005?
You say only, yeah.
Yeah.
I say only because they've been around since like I'm talking like in comparison to like some other metal bands
Fair
like
enough.
were around at like the same sort of time. But like they have been going for 21 years.
It's a long time.
What?
Which is a
That's
lot.
longer than I've
sorry,
been alive.
Sorry,
That's
sorry.
as many pilots as there are.
The amount of sorry, if you say they've only been big for 15 years. If you've been going for 21 years and you've been like big for 15 of those 21 years, that is
Yeah.
some fucking good
Really
going.
good.
3/4. Yeah, it is good going. It is really good going. I'm
And
actually
done.
fucking impressed by that. But like so he's M.
They
Shadows
shot
and
to
his
fame in only 6
name
years. That's amazing.
Is
Yeah.
Matthew Sanders, and then you've got the guitar player, Sinister Gates, whose real name
Sinister Gates.
whose real name is
That's a really
Brian.
good.
Sorry,
Right.
okay. M Shadows. That's quite a cool name. Sinister Gates. What's that? Ooh, I'm creaking a little bit. I need some oil.
No, that
Sinister
sounds
with two
anime.
Y's as well.
Sinister Gates. That's the shittest
Wait,
stage name
with
I've
two-
ever heard.
Did you say with 2 Ys?
With 2 Y's.
Is
Where's
that?
the
And
Ys
then
then?
you've
Sinister.
I'm assuming.
also
I'm assuming that's on the
got-
Sinister
like
and not
that.
on the Gate. I just spelled
Yeah.
Gate with
Yeah.
a Y.
Where
Um,
are these Ys?
Are there
Si-
two in the middle,
sin-
or Sinister with a Y? Syre.
Sinistar.
And then you've got Zaki Vengeance,
That
or
these are shit. Sorry.
or
It's
yeah,
got,
exactly.
These stage names are going downhill.
And then all the same band, all of Avenged Sevenfold, but his real name
What's
is
the bassist
Zachary
called?
Baker.
Oh, so he actually kind of
That's
used his
a
actual
great
name.
Oh, I
So he
like that
kind of
name.
uses his actual
Zachary.
name.
What's the bassist called?
Who cares? It's only a bassist, right? I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
fair enough,
joking.
yeah.
Please
Johnny
remove
Christ.
yourself.
No, I'm. Hey, flipping Iron Maiden. Their bassist is their frontman.
Yeah.
Bassist.
Yeah, Steve Harris.
Ha.
The
So
Iron
their
Maiden in a
bassist is
really
Johnny
long time.
Christ, whose real name is Jonathan Seward.
Okay.
Oh, so okay, so it's
Jonathan
not that far.
Jonathan Searod. He's a lawyer. He's definitely a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you did have the Rev, who was
These are shit. These are so shit.
The Rev.
who was the drummer, and his name was James Sullivan.
Is that not
Yeah, I'm about to say
someone
The
else?
Rev's a
An
pretty
act-
good name for
James
a
Sullivan
drummer.
is the
an
name of
actor
the.
or something?
No, James Sullivan is literally the name of the character in Monsters Inc.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
And
of,
his
yeah.
name was his stage name was, before he died, the Rev.
We are
Why
gathered
wouldn't you
here
just
today.
change it to like Sully or something?
Yeah.
Sully's a great name. Sully Sullivan.
His nickname was Sully, but the character's name was James Sullivan. That's Sully's name in Monsters Inc.
And then their current drummer.
And then of course you
Is
got the god that And then of course you got the god that is Mike Wazowski.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolute legend.
Yeah. But then you've got Brooks
Isn't that just
Wackerman
One-Eyed Shrek?
What
is
I'm
the
sure.
current drummer.
Sorry,
Brooks,
He's a wee bit smaller than Shrek.
sorry.
Brooks
Oh yeah,
Wackerman.
and he's short and red.
Sorry, guys, we're talking over each other, and Nick was trying to say, sorry, who's the drummer?
Brooks Wackerman.
Bruce Rackerman.
Zeus.
Brr.
Oh, Bruce.
And that's his real name and his stage name.
Now-
That's the current drummer.
Now that
Oh.
sounds like a mobster, doesn't it?
Confidence.
We will
Yes.
rack a man. Bruce
Yes.
Rackerman. How are you spelling
Yeah.
that?
With a so Wackerman.
Okay, so just
It could be Wackerman as opposed to Wackerman.
It probably is Rackerman, yeah.
Well, you said with a W, like
No, yeah.
Yeah,
say-
but German.
spell
it's
it with any other
It's probably
letter.
it's probably
like,
pronounced Vackerman, yeah.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vindegard or whatever it's. Vindegard. Is that the one? I'm getting
No, they
stares
say-
here. I don't think people know what I'm talking about.
Now, surnames come about. Now, you know,
The Hobbit. Or Lord of the Rings.
surnames came about from people's jobs, didn't they? Like the name Smith would be like, if you're a blacksmith, you are known as Smith, and so that's how surnames came about. That is how
Well,
this is.
So how do you Davy? How do you Davy?
I don't know, but that's a fact. So I'm just wondering, is the
You should
surname
know.
is the surname Wackerman literally, ancient mobsters?
He plays whack-a-mole for a living.
Oh no, he just whacks men,
Yeah, well,
That
the
sounds
only
like a gay.
Oh, fair
erotic
enough.
book.
Yeah, I've
The
Matthew
only-
Apostle, a gay prostitute.
It's
only
a line of work, I guess.
Job to job.
yeah, the only business or thing that I know that could bring in money related to my name is a beer company
Oh yeah,
called
McEwen.
McEwen's. And I can tell you that the old advert or whatever was McEwen's the best buy in beer. And I only know this from the amount of times I've been told it from like, oh, look, because I have a mug in my house and it's a McEwen's. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting the McEwen's mug.
Oh,
And then someone,
I've got a mug
like,
in my
one
house.
of-
But enough about Casey. By the way,
she's not even in your house. She's not in your house. You don't get to make that joke.
Can you?
I have a mug in my house. Her name's Katie.
Can you cut that bit out? I'm not comfortable with her name being in the podcast. Just
Okay,
future reference.
okay, that's fine.
When you-
I'll do
Uh,
it.
So.
Can I ask a question about that, Callum?
Go ahead.
I'll cut this out, but why are you not comfortable with it?
Just because I've
Like,
never. Well, because I don't know if she's comfortable with her name. I only ever tend to refer to my girlfriend on the stream, never her by name. Although she has
Yeah,
actually
I
been
mean-
on the streams before.
She has been here, yeah. Yeah, I quite enjoy when she's around for the streams. Even if she's like sitting next to me and she's just shut up. It's nice to have someone next to me,
Sister.
although it does sister, yeah.
Wait, if she's
It does-
there with you on streams, why doesn't she say anything?
I don't know, but I feel like when she's around me, when she was here when we were doing the stream, I've noticed the amount of weird things I do. Like when we were playing, was it the wee fighty one that I died like every 10
Oh,
seconds?
Realm of the
in?
Mad God.
Well, I'm a bit upset that you got that so fast from when I said the one I was dying.
Actually,
Callum.
I got-
you're
Mwah.
I got it from the
but-
refighty one. But
yeah, but like she was just
the
sitting next
refighty
to
one,
me, not really talking.
another description of Katie.
Not the wee waifu one.
The description of sister. I'll just leave it all in, Callum. And whenever you say Katie, I'll just cut in sister. Sister.
I'll give you the audio file now. Sister. There you go.
So,
It's
Cal,
like,
why
I'll
are you
use
dating
it.
your sister?
Another description of sister.
Oh yeah, actually, maybe you shouldn't say them. You're talking about. Oh yeah, the
Okay,
one I live
sorry.
with.
Lucy's sister.
My girlfriend's Lucy's sister. Why can't you just say sister?
Yeah.
I like her. She's quite compact. That sister of mine.
I mean,
You know,
she
she's
is.
like-
Yes. You make it sound like an IKEA
Like,
flat
as-
pack.
As I've described in the family, I'm going with height here for the record. Complete height. No, none of anything else. Height.
She
You've
is
got
quite compact.
Katie.
Yes.
She is. Katie is the mini version. I am the
Sister.
normal version. Oh, sister. Little sister. Older sister is the mini version. Me is the average version.
Who's the
And
pro
the other
version?
older sister is the plus version.
Oh!
Or yeah, pro. Cause...
Are you calling Hannah fat?
No, height. I said only height.
Watch your words.
Sister. I said only height.
I would say that's staying
You
in,
know-
but I'm not editing this one. So
I'll
Um,
just whenever any of names get called out, I'll shove in
Well,
sister.
so long as Katie,
Or just bleep it out.
so long as Katie's okay with me saying her name, then keep it in. It's just I don't want anything like that Katie's not comfortable with.
Yeah. I like making her uncomfortable.
Anyway, that's just been
No.
that's just been going for about an hour, so we've got about half an hour left.
I've got a fun fact.
fun fact.
Because we're talking.
Tell me your fun
because
fact.
we're talking about stage names.
Yes.
Callum, you probably know this. Don't know by the others, by Lucy or George, but you might know it.
I don't know
But-
much, so probably not.
Actors'
I am
equity.
small brain.
But yes, the
Okay,
trade union,
The-
yeah.
the trade union, right? They demand, okay, that if you are a part of their union, which pretty much every actor is,
Yeah, you need to be a part of equity.
you kind of if you're doing any big name stuff, you need to be part of equity. Yeah.
Otherwise people could just fuck you over.
Otherwise, people will fuck you over. Yeah. They basically. I'll get to that
Some
in a moment, George.
equity thing.
As a musician,
they-
you should probably be part of equity as well.
As a musician, if I pursue that as my career,
Probably more
I
like
would be a
PRS
part.
though. Yeah.
I'd be a member of MU as opposed to equity.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Musicians Union. Anyway, going back to my point, when you join the equity union, you have to have a unique name. Okay, so say someone.
You need to
so
have a
say
stage
Lucy,
name,
you-
yeah.
Yeah. So say Lucy went and you applied under the name Lucy McEwen.
If there's already a
Yeah,
Lucy
this is.
McEwen.
I'm a famous actor in this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and yeah. But there was someone else that was called Lucy McEwen. You would have to create a stage name, and you'd have to go as Lucy Bilbo or whatever.
For instance, there was a small-time actor called David McDonald who went. Now, don't say anything because I know you know who this is. Now, there's this small actor called David McDonald who went to equity, but there was already a David McDonald, so he went with the stage
I know
name
who this
of
is.
David Tennant.
Good Tenant. I
Yeah.
knew that. I
Yep.
knew that because I was
Which-
watching his wee TV show. The wee lockdown one. I can't remember what it's called.
Staged.
Staged. That's
Which-
the one, and he mentions it in that.
Which, speaking of the one, the only David Tennant, not only is he an alma mater of
He's one that we don't
I
talk
am
about in my
affiliated
family.
with.
What's wrong with
Um,
David?
He has.
David Tennant?
He was. He also danced with I think it was my aunt at a wedding.
Lucky aunt.
See,
yeah.
next week, if you bring up David Tennant, it might cause some drama.
Sorry, why was David Tennant at your
Because-
at this wedding?
I can't remember the true story. I just remember my mum saying at one point that he danced with one of my aunts.
Your
Can't remember which one, at
family
a wedding.
knows your family knows David Tennant.
I don't think it was at at any of my family's weddings. But I think it was like a friend of a friend's wedding.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
in that case, a kind of friend of a friend, I know Benedict Cumberbatch. I mean, I don't, but
We're going to pull that one out of the bag.
Yeah.
A cousin of a cousin. I'm related to Arnold Clark. If we're gonna go that
Yeah.
way.
I just like
I mean, it's more of a.
Yeah. Well, my grandpa bought from Arnold Clark.
if you want to do the kind of 6 degrees of separation thing, I know David Tennant as well.
Yeah.
My uncle.
And if you want to go even further, I was
next-
born in the same ward as Ewan McGregor.
I
I just have this
next week's
image of
guest-
I just have this image of like you two like on it, not in incubators, but you know, like, in cots next to each other, and then baby Ewan McGregor just turns around and says, "Hello there."
Well, we're on the subject of David Tennant. Our wee special guest next week went to acting college, university, school. I actually can't remember what it's called. Someone else should really help me out.
RSAMD. At the time when
It's the
he was
one-
there.
Yeah,
It's
they
now called the
both
Royal
went.
Conservatoire of Scotland.
Yeah.
They went to Resand together. Him and David
Yes.
Tennant
Yes.
at the same time.
You know who
Yes.
who else went to what is now known as the Royal Conservatoire?
Tom Cummings. Alan
My
Cummings,
mother.
sorry. Not Tom Cummings, Alan Cummings.
God,
Tom Cummings we went to school with.
wait, are you sure it's not Tom Cummings? But then he's in Star Wars, so he's now Alan Cummings.
No. Guys, you did it. Yeah, no.
Flipping Tom Ellis, flipping
Yes.
Lucifer bloke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe,
As
Me
did the
too.
guy from Bodyguard.
yeah, I see that. Yes, I believe Lucy's mum went to Ramda, didn't she? Oh, not Ramda. RSCMA or whatever it is.
RSAMD.
Yeah.
Resand.
Yes.
Resand. Well,
As did
will
someone
confirm-
standing with you right now.
Did you?
Yeah.
What?
For 2 years.
I didn't know that.
Before I decided to quit teaching. Yeah. Yeah.
So why
Okay.
do you hate David Tennant, by the way, Lucy?
No, it's not really me. It's more of our special guest next week doesn't like him because they were in acting school at the same time, and now David Tennant's is big.
Oh,
Yes, they were competitors in acting, and now David Tennant is.
Our special guest is basically jealous.
so did our special guest?
This
So
is a petty bitch.
so did our special guest actually work with David Tennant then? Like they were in the same class.
I
and
believe
stuff?
so. Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Or David
And
McDonald,
that's
as he was
why
known then, I assume.
Probably, yeah. Well, yeah. We can ask our special guest.
Yes, we can. Now David Tennant, I am slightly jealous of him for a few reasons, but just he must be living his best life at the moment because not only
Because
he watching Doctor Who as a child was what made him want to be an actor,
Mhm.
and of course
Yeah.
he was one of the
He was
longest.
the 10th Doctor.
He was one of the longest serving doctors. So not only did he get to play the role that got him into acting in the first place, which must be amazing, but he is married to Georgia Muffet, whose dad
who was
is Colin Baker, I think.
Yep.
Who
Yeah, I
is
think
Colin
so, yeah.
Baker? So, who was actually David Tennant's doctor? Like, it was Colin
When growing
Baker.
up.
Yeah.
It was watching Colin Baker that got him into acting. So not only was he able to play the role that first inspired him to become an actor, but the actual actor.
He's now married to his doctor.
The actual actor that inspired him to become an actor and was his doctor is now his father-in-law. Like, how good must it be
that's
to be
like-
David Tennant?
Yeah, while we're talking about this, I think
He was
it's
born in
kind of
Bathgate.
I think it's kind of weird that the fact that David Tennant met his wife on the set of Doctor Who while she was playing his daughter,
Yes, yeah.
which is just. I mean, she wasn't playing like a 4-year-old or anything. She's playing
no,
an
yeah.
adult. But
Well, I mean,
I
there
th-
is a 14-year age difference.
Is it 40? Oh.
A
What?
14-year age difference.
So
14,
how old is she then?
35.
14 or 40?
14.
What?
14, not 40.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
How old is Georgia Muffet then?
I heard 40.
She's 35, and he's 49.
No, bullshit. Bullshit is David Tennant 50. I'm rounding up, but you. Bullshit is David Tennant
No,
50.
Callum's 49.
Yeah, get
No,
right.
is he? I don't
No.
think he likes it.
No!
Oh, he's not 1 year older.
No! Sorry. He's
I
not
mean, Peter
49.
Capaldi's 62.
Sorry?
Peter Capaldi,
Yeah,
the
but
Doctor,
he's.
a couple after him was 62.
I mean, but the thing with Peter Capaldi, don't get me wrong, he wears it well, but he shows his age.
Yes.
Whereas,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the thing is even when he was playing the Doctor, it was mentioned, he was called like Grandpa, and he
Yeah.
was called old in that.
don't
series.
get me wrong, I love Peter Capaldi, and I would not say, like, he's an attractive guy, but you can tell he's not exactly young, but he wears his age well.
Mhm.
I still think Malcolm Tucker is the best Peter Capaldi role, though.
Yes, I actually don't know what you're. Like
Anyway,
what.
sorry, George, do you have anything to add? Sorry, I feel like we've been leaving you out.
I do. I have
Oh, it's the
He has
post-it
something
notes.
to say.
Yes, okay.
funny TikTok memes,
Funny
haha.
TikTok memes, haha. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That made me
Haha.
giggle. It was very.
Sorry, is David Tennant seriously 49 years old? He does not look
No,
it. Do you think he's had work
I'll
done?
insert a photo of him. I mean, maybe. Like it's not like he's running out of money, so maybe he has done work done. So, but I don't know. That's like Simon Cowell
And
is
slight
fifth day or
inaccuracy.
sixth.
This
Well,
is
okay.
Light inaccuracy for what you said. You said it was Tom Baker's daughter. It's not Tom Baker's daughter.
I didn't say Tom Baker. I said Colin Baker.
It's a Colin Baker. It's Peter Davison.
Peter Davidson. Okay.
Who was the fifth Doctor.
Okay.
Yeah. Just clearing that up.
Nope, that's fine. Thank you very much. Either way, I know it was David Tennant's Doctor, and this is now his father-in-law.
Yeah.
It's like, how cool is that?
Yeah. It's quite cool.
Honestly, I think that's like I would absolutely love that. You know, to just be married to someone you look up to, like, or not married to, but married to their child.
Yeah.
I don't like the word
then end up with
child.
like inferiority though.
I mean, probably, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I feel like for David Tennant, he's.
I don't know. That would
I
be
mean-
like you marrying, I don't know, Tom Scott's daughter. I'm trying to think of somebody you look up to.
I don't look up to anyone.
Don't look up to anyone. That's a very nihilistic view.
No.
I mean,
role models aren't a good idea. That's what I'm saying.
I literally look up to a lot of people
Nihilist.
because I'm quite
Nihilist,
short,
sorry.
but
I look down
don't
on a lot of
like
people
if-
because I'm really tall.
if someone said, "Hey, listen, who do you look up to?" I wouldn't be able to. I don't think give you a certain name because I did look up to J.K. Rowling before, you know,
Oh,
her
God.
current situation of her being. I don't want to say a transphobic bitch, but that's the only thing that comes to mind.
I've never liked her.
Well, when she donated like so much of her profit to charity, I was like, "Oh, that's nice," you know.
Now,
That was really good.
Can I just say? Now, a lot of that is not so much philanthropy as clever tax, because I know for a fact that charitable donations are tax deductible.
Yeah.
So, you see all these people where like they give millions of dollars to charity, and it's amazing, and it's usually around April time that they do it.
Yeah.
And you know, so it's not so much. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had that sort of money, and it was the choice of I give this money to a charity or the government in taxes, I'd much rather give it to a charity.
Yes.
But that is what they're doing. When they donate all that money, it's them donating it so that they can then write it off against tax and they have to pay less tax.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, it would still be better to put that money towards government and public services.
Given the current state of things, yes.
Yeah.
Especially.
But it depends on the situation. Like, when donating, are you donating it to a very important cause, or are you donating it to like a small business, or
Well,
like,
what
are you
cause is
donating
more
it to, like-
important than your own country's welfare?
Yeah, but you're not giving it to your own country. You're giving it to the Conservatives.
Who just take it
Yeah.
and steal it.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, there is that.
Who put it
Um,
into HS2, which is never gonna get finished,
yeah, it's never going to get finished. Nor is 5G at this rate.
or the Brexit dividend that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen, while you were talking about, or where you mentioned 5G, I've seen so many like musical jokes on like Instagram. Like, oh, haha, it's 5Gs. Oh, wow. Only musical people can understand. Haha, 5G. And I really don't like jokes like that because they just think they're being clever.
But they're not.
And it's just no.
Sorry,
Like, it's just really...
I tell a lie. Peak comedy is not Alan. It's octaves.
No.
Are you gonna leave now?
But just to give you another shock, Catherine Tate,
Oh my god!
52. 52.
Fair enough.
I
You sound a
actually
lot
don't
less
know what
shocked.
she looks like.
Well, she's always kind of worn her age as well. Like she's not afraid to show wrinkles and stuff.
No.
Catherine Tate.
Like,
I'll
Is she
shock
in-
you
what's
all.
she in?
Like when
Is
She was in Doctor Who
Countdown or
with
something?
When she
Oh,
was in
sure.
Doctor Who, she looked about like 35, 40, which I'm not saying is a bad thing,
Yeah.
but like she looks her age.
Mhm.
I'll show you all.
Flipping
Callum
and
Davies is actually 96. That's
who's
why the white Callum Davies actually 96. That's why his hair is white, because it's not actually white. It used to be brown, but now it's just grey because he's so old.
I mean, I can't deny this.
I mean, all his IDs are fake. He watched
Wait,
Age
so,
of
so how
Adeline and
old were
got
you when we went to
inspiration.
high school together? That's kind of creepy, Callum.
I never said it was my first time going to high school.
Think of all
I'm not
the
gonna lie.
think of all the
But then if
young boys.
Callum's 96, that makes George 96 as well, and me 95.
No, it doesn't.
No, not
we're still
necessarily.
we're
No,
we're
because
the poor
Callum's
children that he preyed on, aren't we?
What if right?
You make it
why
sound
is
like,
like
I
Edward
fucked you.
Cullen?
What
This is
if
like Twilight.
Callum?
Him
What
being.
if
I
Callum
don't think
was a failed
friendship, George.
cryogen experiment?
George, friendship isn't illegal. It's not like I fucked you.
No, but like
Much.
I don't know, a 90-year-old going to high school, like friendship, maybe, but
Hello,
nobody's
fellow
gonna
kid.
believe that, are they?
What about that
Yeah, in
TikTok
Twilight,
A?
Edward Cullen was like 100. Yeah, and Edward Cullen was like 127 in Twilight, and that's
Yeah, but, like
when you
he-
think about that.
Yeah.
he's made of stone, though, basically.
I love Edward
Don't-
Cullen.
Yo, it's cold as
Absolutely.
ice.
I love it.
I mean,
I
the
love it so
concept is
much.
great.
What,
Like-
127-year-old going to a high school?
I mean, where do you think Stephanie
you put
Meyer
it
got
like
the
that.
idea?
From you.
Okay.
From you. Callum, it was. Yeah.
I didn't realize
I'm
you could
actually-
ruin Twilight anymore.
I don't. I really
That's
like
why I
Twilight.
was
I'm
sick in the
reading
bin when I
Twilight
saw the
currently.
film. She completely misrepresented me.
Made you good looking.
Bitch.
Very sorry, Callum. I apologize.
This
It's
is
okay.
a
Drink my
female
water
bra
now.
moment.
Sorry?
Female bra moment.
Female bra moment.
Bruh. Extra H-A-H-A in there.
I was just about to
I
ask what does a female bra sound like, but then we just got one. Should we?
Yes,
Bro.
I reckon that's just gone for a good amount of time.
Bro.
I think
Do you wanna-
so, yeah.
Do you wanna wrap up?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Right. Oh, well,
Who are we looking at here?
Yeah,
do
we
you
might as well.
do you want to,
can't
George?
tell.
No, George, wrap up. It's cool.
Who, me? Speedy Speed Boy, Heartbeat Blackout, Remember Me, #1 extended. There you go, there's my poem. Goodbye.
Oh, I love it. Right, thank you guys.
Perfect.
Thank you guys for watching. This one has been a bit more of a kind of light-hearted, talking about
Chill.
anything one. It's a bit less intellectual one, but I hope that recently had fun. Recording it. I hope you all had fun watching it. No, George, you are the biggest Bran.
No, I do have the smallest brain here. Look how small that is. Like, you guys have a normal brain. Look, this is the proof. Look.
Post-it notes
Official scientific knowledge.
Post-it notes
They
are
are. My room
concrete
is full of
scientific
them.
proof. Yeah.
They are. My room is full of them. Scientific post-it
Right.
notes.
Did we say bye, everybody? Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.